Hello. So we are here today with Old Skies. And actually. So are we like a time traveling concierge or like a time cop? Like what's our deal here? What are we doing? I mean, we'll find out, right? In gameplay. Guys, I have been really loving playing our Resident Evil Requiem this week, but like I've had such a problem with really long loading screens and desynced audio in the cutscenes. So then I was like, I looked up the troubleshooting and they were like change these settings, make sure it's installed on an SSD. I'm like, well, obviously it's installed on an SSD. All my games are on an SSD. I wouldn't install my games on an HDD. That would be so dumb. Anyway, guess what? Turns out I got confused about which drive was which, and my Steam settings are all wrong. And as a result, I've been installing all of my games on an HDD and none of them on an SSD. Anyway, today I fixed that, or last night, sorry, I fixed that. I did the thing in Steam to move the game from the HDD to the SSD. Guess what happened when I ran a test today? That's right. Loading screens were like this, and cutscene audio was completely in sync. But I did accidentally, because I was testing it, autosave over my last save. Like I didn't do, like the autosave ran and it autosaved over my last save. Oops. So I will have to redo the last bit of what I did yesterday. Oops. Yes, including the fight with the spider. I have to redo all, like everything from arriving in Raccoon City got overwritten. But the good news is I can confirm loading screens are good, and so are cutscenes. So okay, so that's fixed. We fixed it. Yay, we fixed it because I am a tech genius. I'm realizing that I did not test one thing here. I'm testing all of my audios and everything to make sure they're all good. I realized that one of them I did not test. I think I I switched to us, we're listening to the... I intended for us... Nope, I messed everything. Messed everything up. We're not even listening to the old skies. What? That was my whole... Oh, no, I know what happened. Never mind. My whole thing was I wanted us to be listening to this old skies music while we chatted. And then I messed it up. So how is it? Good music? Can we hear it? Everybody's happy with this? I'm not sure. Anyway, long story short, I'm testing to make sure game audio is playing, and then we will get into it with a new game. Let's check the options. Do we want subtitles on? Yeah. Speech text size normal? Sure. Commentary mode off for now. Full screen? Absolutely. Auto advanced text? Yes, because otherwise I get click happy and we skip everything by accident or on purpose. All right. Are we hearing game audio, and is it perfect? Oh, that's fine. I know why I can't tell. I had this turned down. All that we are missing at this point, I think, is just seeing the actual game. Oh, you can't see it yet? Oh yeah, no. That was on purpose. I did a thing where we're using... I'm being fancy, Jaddlers. I'm using the game audio as my background music in my just chatting scene. Instead of the usually I use the royalty-free music from the app there. The app that I pay for. No, here, yeah, no, everything's fine. Here's the games. Wait, did I actually... I pressed the button, but I didn't press the button. You know, it was like one of those, like, Anyway, what do we think of her outfit? I love it. I didn't even let you say what you thought. I love her outfit. She's cute, you know? And I like her eyebrows. Changes on the menu music changes depending on where she is. How cool is that? Do you mean when? I mean it changed. Oh, her outfit changes. Okay. Her outfit changes based on when she is. I gotcha. Right, because she needs to blend in. They're not trying to stand out. They're trying to blend in. Sorry, I tried to adjust my mic right there, and instead I just made loud noises. And it wasn't even necessary to adjust. I don't know why I did. Okay. So anyway, new game. Okay. February 15th. 2029 Village. It's really loud. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I just realized I gotta set all of my stuff on my own.
Fia, come in. Blast it. It can't end like this. Come on. Don't freak out. Think. You've got this all under control.
That seems like
Fia.
not under
What did you do?
Back there. Thea, what did you do? What did we do? Eh? Financial District. April 14th. 2016. 7:31 p.m.
Right. A night off. Finally. Now to find something to do with it.
Scan the room with your mouse to find objects or people to interact with. This logo changes every few chrono shifts. You don't even know what it advertises anymore. Mr. Mix is a hard light hologram programmed with 200 years worth of coffee recipes. A handsome young man is chatting with Mr. Mix. The couple sits in animated conversation, best not to disturb them. This sad-looking man nurses a drink that doesn't seem to get any smaller. You hope the next chrono shift treats him better. I thought these were lockers for some reason. They're just like, it's just a architectural feature of the wall with some lighting and stuff. Anyway. Ooh, yeah, right. Our hot bar. Pneumatic. Is the table pneumatic as well? Or is this electronic cables? Sorry, just trying to see what the top of the table looks like. You know how it is. I guess we talked to the guy then. Seems like that's the only thing to do. Do chairs out of the floor on these things too? I guess so. Okay, anyway, let's go talk to the guy.
Maybe it's not my place, sir, but that young lady seems to be eyeing you.
Wave. Say something or maintain eye contact while saying nothing.
I believe she is playing hard to get, sir.
Thank you. I wasn't sure. Right.
Is the Saturn logo floating
hi.
over the guy's head new?
I'm new to town. Don't know anyone here. You alone?
Alone?
Yeah.
It's hard to say. For now, I can't answer that. And I don't know if this is like this. Is this doing like a Fallout 4 situation where it gives me a bit of dialogue, but then when I click on it, I say something completely different? Let's find out. For now.
I suppose I am. For now. Nothing is really definite, as far as I'm concerned. It always depends.
Depends. On what?
That's not what I said I wanted to say.
Or variables. Or ripples within variables. Sorry, I must not be making any sense.
No, I think I get it. You're talking about time travel, right? You work for Chronozen?
Ooh, you're a quick one. Let's not talk about work. You know about us?
You're pretty sharp. Was I that obvious?
I'm good at reading people. Part of being in sales.
That must be nice. Knowing what you are.
You're saying you don't?
Yes and no. I may not even exist right now.
I'm not sure I understand. You seem real enough to me.
Real enough to buy me a drink? Real enough for me to buy you a drink? Real enough to share a drink? I like this one.
Am I real enough to share a drink with?
I can't think of anything I'd rather do more. A Weathered cocktail, please.
Same for me.
Right away.
Zoop, zoop. So what's your name? I'm Fia. Here's to being real. I want to say this. I'm decided I'm flippant this one. I'm flippant. Well, for now. I might not be flippant later.
Here's to being real.
To being real.
Uh-oh. He's not real.
Well, blast it.
That guy wasn't even real.
Probably for the best anyway.
All right, I'm leaving the bar. Click an icon above to move to a new area. I think I'm going to enjoy walking around for a second here. Just take a kind of a look-see at the scenery, if you will. This is pretty cool. Still water. Mexican. I'm reading the billboard. I also am curious to see how much background they made before they start looping. Like the foreground the midground is looping already. Okay, and we've just looped the background as well. I think. I recognize this building right here. Obviously, this is the most very recognizable building, though I don't remember if it was next to this building. I mean, for all I know, they've reused assets, but not in the same order every time. Anyway, yeah, so this is a very modern-looking world. A future-looking world. Okay, so we can go to Chronozen headquarters, or we can go home.
Lights.
We're at home.
Another evening at home. Duffy did warn me about times like this.
I think this game is going to feature a lot of familiar faces and names. Maybe a bit too many. Okay, thanks for the heads up. But that'll be fun. Your Chronozen issued hollow touchscreen floats soundlessly in the corner. Here's a light. 10 years of chrono shifts have left this view unrecognizable from when you first moved here. Your comfortable memory fiber bed with internal temperature control, chrono locked of course. And I like that we have these plant life up here, so that there's some oxygen in our room. Yeah, of course, not in the sense that they are part of the story, but just as random aha references. Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't expect any less. Okay, let's check out the chrono, whatever, the touch screen. So we got Personic, news, and messages. Let's check the news. PSA. The latest Anderson treatment injection is now available. International. Valoria wins decisive battle in 3-month war with Astoria. Food. Abyssinia Reborn, a cutting-edge Ethiopian dining experience. Sports. Chloe Sadar retires, stunning the boxing world. I don't know why those letters are doing. Let's read the news in more detail. The latest Anderson treatment injection is now available. Don't forget to schedule your next Anderson treatment injection. The trusted treatment that has kept millions looking and feeling their best for over 3 decades. Staying on track with your injection ensures you continue to age gracefully, maintaining your vitality and health. Protect your investment in your future self. Contact your healthcare provider today to book your next appointment and keep the years at bay. Yeah, there's nothing could possibly go wrong with this. Valoria wins decisive battle in 3-month war with Astoria. In a swift and decisive victory, the nation of Valoria has emerged as the dominant power in the recent conflict with its neighboring rival, Astoria. This devastating war, which lasted 3 months, saw Valoria's advanced technology and strategic prowess overpower Astoria's defenses with overwhelming efficiency. Valoria's unmanned aerial fleets and cyber warfare capabilities crippled Astoria's military infrastructure, leading to an overwhelming defeat. Neighboring regions are watching closely as Valoria consolidates its power, leaving Astoria to grapple with the aftermath of its downfall. The balance of power in the region has been irrevocably altered. Whenever I see that word in my head, I think irrevocably, and I know that's not right. And then I have to say it. I always get a false start and I have to say it. That is how it is. Abyssinia Reborn, a cutting-edge Ethiopian dining experience. Abyssinia Reborn, an Ethiopian restaurant in New York City, offers a dining experience like no other. Holographic depictions of the Lion's Roar Revolution, immersing diners in a vivid futuristic narrative. While the holograms are visually captivating, the constant reminder of conflict might be overwhelming for some. However, the food is outstanding. Their Dora Watt, hopefully I pronounced that correctly, is rich and flavorful, and the injera, I'm not sure, is perfectly spongy, making each bite a delight. Abyssinia Reborn is a must-visit for those who appreciate both traditional Ethiopian cuisine and a cutting-edge dining atmosphere, though the intense revolutionary theme might not suit everyone. It does seem counterproductive to enjoying a meal, but I don't know. Chloe Sadar retires. stunning the boxing world. In a surprising move, Chloe Sadar, the unparalleled three-time world champion, has announced her retirement from boxing at the height of her career. Despite dominating the sport with no sign of slowing down, Sadar simply stated, "It's time." While her decision has sparked some speculation, the boxing community and her fans are respecting her privacy, honoring her legacy as one of the greatest fighters of all time. Sadar leaves the ring with grace, her unmatched record standing as a testament to her extraordinary career. Okay. Read the news. What's this? Personic.
Duffy always warned me not to check my Personic profile after a chrono adjustment. But it's not like he ever listens to his own advice.
I no idea what that means.
Let's see what my current timeline self is up to. Looks like I'm quite fond of cats in this timeline. Hope they end up in good homes after the next chrono adjustment.
Alright, well, Personic. Oh, hang on. I've disconnected. Okay, well, that's fun. Are we reconnected? Maybe? Okay, it says we're reconnected. Hello, sorry about that. I'm gonna assume that, I don't know where exactly it cut out, but I mean, I just read the names of all the cats. Recent updates. 1 week ago, welcome Chewy, the brown Persian short hair, to the family. Still miss you, Kimber. 2 weeks ago, I'm going to need some time. I had to make the horrible decision last night. Kimber passed away peacefully at the age of 16. She lived a long and happy life, and I will miss her always. Taking a break from social media in order to grieve. I do not know how much dropped when that dropped, but hopefully not too. Anyway, I mean, we're not in a massively action-packed section anyway, so I think it's not okay. I don't like it, but it's okay. So we've got messages. Hello, I'm Rosha. Regretting this promotion. Announcing chrono shifts. Okay, let's just read them in order. Rosha. Hi everyone, my name is Rosha. I was recruited a few months ago. I'm originally from Spain and just got assigned to the London branch. Ron says, hey. Duffy says, welcome. 10-year veteran of time wrangling here, based in New York. Bailey says, Hong Kong field... Oh, maybe it's Ba Li. Hong Kong field agent here, been involved with... What's it called again? Chronozen? Anyway, CZ, from the start. Nazo, I also joined at the start, but spent the last 10 years as a chrono monitor for the New York office. Horace, former field agent, now a freshly minted chrono monitor in Oslo. Nice to meet you all. Okay, cool. Regretting this promotion. Horace, trying to regret this promotion to chrono monitor. How do you manage it, Nazo? Nazo says, it's a demanding job, but it's vital, and there are only a handful of people in the world who can do it. Nazo, so proud of that. Oh, so be proud of that. Excuse me. Of course, I'm trying, man. I just miss being out there, you know? Out then. Nazo says, it gets easy. Alright, and announcing chrono shifts. Chrono shifts? Chrono shifts. Ron. Can chrono shifts be announced more than 5 seconds in advance, please? Nazo. It's not an exact science. There's no way to predict when they will occur. Ron. I nearly cracked my skull on a lamppost that wasn't there before. Nazo. You know you're supposed to remain in place during a chrono shift. Ron. That's not the point. Nazo. In the protocol guide, I suggest you read it again. Okay, so that brought us up to speed with that. We'll look out the window. Or no, we won't. Yep, guess we're not looking out the window.
There's got to be something better to do with my evening than go to bed.
Well, I have news for you, lady. Going to bed early is one of the best things you can do with your evening. Alright, let's go to the office.
Let's see what's out there. Lights!
Okay, you're the one who complained about going to bed, and now you're mad to leave the house? What do you want, lady?
Hey, Nozzo, you there?
Hi, Fia. What's up?
Nothing at all. Any clients on the roster tonight?
Isn't this your night off?
Yeah. Can't be bothered.
Right, I get you. I've got a nostalgia tourist on the waiting list. He wants to revisit one of his old student haunts.
I see. Babysitting duty. My absolute fave.
Be nice. He paid a lot of money. Clients like him keep the lights on.
I know.
So, you interested?
Okay, so we can say yes, we can say there's nothing else, or we can say actually never mind. If we say actually never mind, I wonder what happens. Actually nothing?
You know what? Never mind.
Okay, I'm here all night if you want to shift.
Hey, sorry, I
Yes,
changed my
you
mind.
there?
Still here. Change your mind?
Yeah.
I did.
Sorry. You said you've got a nostalgia tourist waiting.
Yeah. You interested?
Let's see if there's anything else.
There's nothing else.
Nothing that can be arranged in such short notice.
All right, let's go.
Sure. Sounds nice and simple. I could use one of those.
Okay, I'll prep the client. See you soon, Fia.
See you soon.
Yeah. See you soon. Hey, Duffy.
Thea! Didn't expect to see you tonight.
Well, you know, chrono adjustment. Derailed all my evening plans.
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah, been
he
there.
was
I know how
real,
it
but
feels.
then the
You're
chrono
doing the
adjustment
right
changed
thing.
the timeline, and because the timeline changed, he's zooped out of existence. Okay, got it. Just doing what you taught me. I have nothing else to do. What thing is that? I didn't listen to what he was saying because I was too busy realizing what happened to the other guy. Let's say just doing what you taught me.
Just doing what you taught me, Duffy. When timeline malaise hits, focus on the work. So here I am. You really think this is the right thing?
Who, me? Well, I try not to think at all. Better that way. Anyway, say hi to Nazo for me and break a leg out then.
Yeah. See you later.
Sorry about that. The chat's gone crazy because, I guess things just realized that I had been, I had been disconnected and reconnected. I think that's funny that it just all of a sudden blasted the chat. Wait, and again, I missed whatever he said. Sorry, Duffy, I wasn't listening. I hope it wasn't super important and crucial to our mission.
Better get dressed for work.
Yep.
ID acknowledged. Welcome, Fia Quinn.
All right, Fia Quinn, off we go. Chapter 1. Time's up. April 14th, 2024. East Village, 5:31 p.m.
Nozo, you read?
Loud and clear. You made it in one piece?
All bits present and accounted for. Rough spot for a landing point, though.
Well, it's isolated, open to the sky, and close to the client's desired goal. As far as the brass is concerned, it's perfect. Speaking of, I'm about to send him through. You'd better get clear.
Righto.
Whoops.
Timefall successful. I see him.
How is he?
Well, he landed
He's
on his
fine.
head.
The cranial shielding did its job.
You'd better go check on him.
Okay, your client, Joe Anderson, he paid a lot of money for a trip to the past. It's your job to make sure he gets his money's worth. If there's anything in the historical records about this Mr. Clive, it's been long lost. A very thick and very sturdy wooden door. Primitive barricade device. Now useless. Yeah, no kidding. Okay, that's what I was trying to see. Okay, let's talk to
Dr.
him.
Anderson?
That was something. Oh, you're Fia, is that right?
That I am. Welcome to 2024.
2024. So, this is real. I'm really here.
That you are.
You know this place. It's the old Seagram Center, right? Or should I say that it will be the new Seagram Center?
If you like. Whatever helps you make sense of it. Now go local, and we'll be on our way.
Oh, yeah. I've been waiting for this. There we go. Perfect. Now let's go. The Silver Flare isn't far.
Dr. Anderson,
Huh?
I need to take point. It's for your own protection.
Really? But I lived here. You didn't.
I have been fully briefed. I know the way.
Okay, I get it. Don't mess with the designated driver and all. After you, Agent Quinn.
Okay, let's head through this thick, sturdy door.
Well, blast it.
Is there a problem?
Nothing we can't handle. Agents like myself are equipped with a multi-tool for just this reason.
Is that right?
Yes. Is there something wrong?
Oh, no problem at all.
Move your mouse cursor to the top of the screen to access your inventory. Click on your multi-tool. Click on the door.
Ah,
It doesn't say
blast
that,
it.
but I said
Got everything under control?
yes. Just need to touch base with my handler. Won't be a tick.
Click the phone on the menu bar to call Nazo. Here we go.
Nozzo,
Hi, Fia. By the way, how's that new subvocalization module working?
tickles the larynx a bit, but I'm getting used to it.
Good. That means it's working. Anyway, what's up?
There's no sub-vocalization. I assume it means he can't hear us talking. Or nobody can.
I admit, it is very strange talking like this.
Oh,
You know, speaking with you without moving on my lips or making any sound.
I get it. But you can't deny it's useful. Besides, the brass insists.
Well, I insist on a softer landing point next time.
That's fine. As long as you do it subvocally.
Lurking for spoilers. Haven't played this one yet, but I'm excited to. Oh, Luskus, I am totally excited to play this game and very grateful that you're lurking. Obviously, you may have already turned your volume way down. Who knows? But thank you for joining. There's no keyhole.
There's no keyhole on this door.
There isn't?
No.
Oh, must be padlocked from the outside.
Didn't they think to check that before choosing this landing point?
Do they ever?
Don't worry. I'll figure this out.
They always do.
Okay. And bye.
Stand by, Nozzo.
I'll be here.
Okay. Let me see if I can grab this. Can I grab it? No. What can we do about this dirty door?
There's no lock to use the multi-tool on.
Hey,
Oh, wait,
blame the
I'm-
brass. Not me.
I see that. Do I still have the multi-tool selected? I didn't think so. Can I use the on this?
The multi-tool can transform into a dozen useful tools, but none of them are needed here.
Got it. Okay. I did not have the multi-tool. I'm just, the only thing you can do with this door is multi-tool. Cannot do anything else. Alright, well, let's see if we talk to Joel Anderson. What happened?
Dr. Anderson?
What's up?
You sure you're alright about his clothing? We seem to be stuck. Let's move on. I'm just chat with him for a bit.
Are you sure you're all right?
Just hungry. Let's get going.
About his
So
clothing.
that clothing you're wearing,
Pretty perfect, huh? Figured I should blend in.
blend in.
I look like just another student, right?
You do know that because you went back in time, you're older now than you were the first time you were here? However, there are such things as mature students. 2024, people kind of almost in their 50s definitely do dress this way. So, I'm going to agree.
Yes, you look like any other student from this time period.
Ha! Lady, I was joking. I know what I look like, but trust me, nobody around here cares. That's New York in the 20s for you. I just wanted to indulge. It's okay, right?
That is why we are here.
Exactly.
As a person currently wearing a sweatshirt and jeans, who also often wears hoodies and is in their late 40s, I don't see anything wrong with this guy's outfit in the year 2024. Okay? I'm just saying. We seem to be stuck.
So, this is a bit awkward.
Can't get the door open?
I'm afraid not. We try to plan for everything, but
No battle plan survives first contact with the enemy, huh?
something like that.
Well, look, I think I can give you a boost over. You know, if you want. You'll need to open the door from the outside to get me out, but you can manage that, right?
Yes, give me a boost.
All right, nothing for it. Boost me over.
Man, does this take me back?
Okay.
Everything okay?
I'm fine. Nobody's giving me a second look.
And the client?
I'll check.
Okay, now we will use our multi-tool to open this path.
It's locked with a combination, not with a key. The multi-tool won't do much good.
Of frickin' course. Okay. Old and rusty, but does the job. Try a random code.
Worth a try, but no.
Okay.
Well, Nozzo, you were right about the lock.
I usually am.
What do?
We show the brass how resourceful we can be.
Hurrah! The chance to prove ourselves. Again. Does the historical record still contain an archive of old lock combinations?
It contains an archive of just about anything. You just need the brand name. Is there a brand name written on the lock?
Yes, Rastar.
Then you should have everything you need.
Click the notes button to access the archive. Oops, wrong. Wrong notes button. You are connected to an information database from your home time period. Click Rastar to do a search for it. Now press the search icon. Searching. Results for Rastar Lock Company. We can look at basic info or lost combination FAQ. Rastar Locks. Lost combinations FAQ. Receive the combination to a standard dial lock from a model predating 2032. Please provide the serial number found on the back of the lock and make a request to the JPO head office. You'll receive a response within 4 to 6 weeks. If you require immediate assistance and your security clearance is level C or higher, you may submit the serial number below.
Hey Noz, can you fill the serial number in on your end?
I would, but I don't know what it is. Sorry.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's why I looked at the lock in the first place. That's what I was trying to look at. Are there identifying things? But instead it was like, do you want to put in the combination? I didn't. I wanted to turn the lock over.
Oh, blast it. Nothing's ever easy, is it?
Well, why don't we just scrape the rust off?
If there's a serial number underneath, scraping it would only damage it
Fine.
further. I need something more delicate.
Of course you do. Why wouldn't you? Here's a weather-worn rag tied to the sign.
Nozzo, what's the timeline importance ranking of this old rag?
I think it's safe to assume quite low.
Yeah.
Let's test that, shall we?
Meanwhile, some very important historical figure is going to get stabbed right on this street
any
corner.
ripples?
And the rag that they would have used
the
to
timeline did not change
turn
because you
against
picked
the
up a
wound
rag.
is not
Any
there,
ripples
and
to
he
be
bleeds
concerned about?
out, and
I'll
all of
leave.
history is
So
changed.
feel free to grab as much trash off the street as you want.
You're too good to me, Noz.
I know.
Anyway, moving on. Let's try wiping off the lock. Turn the lock
Worth a
over.
try, but no.
Turn the lock over, and then use this rag.
It's too dry to be of any use.
Of fucking course it is. All right. Is there liquid anywhere? A worn movie poster for Trollgate the movie graces this wall. A poster for a boxing event that has already happened Don't recall who won. Hansen versus O. This hideous creature reminds you of a mascot that was chrono-shifted out of existence. You seem to remember its cultural erasure being a crowd-funded request. Really now? Jadler says, probably soft-locked already because it's no longer raining. Well, them's the breaks. These things happen. To the grid-like streets of Lower Manhattan. Primitive call to arms. Fight it, man. All right, let's go down.
I should at least check on the client before.
Oh, good idea.
wandering
Let's do
off.
that. Client. Talk to.
Dr. Anderson, you all right in there?
Hey, I'm doing great. Don't worry about me.
Worrying about you is my job.
Worrying about you is our literal job.
All part of the service package, huh? Well, worry not. I'm enjoying myself immensely.
You're enjoying yourself.
We used to come here, you know? Some friends and I from class. We'd sneak in with some beers and, well, you can imagine.
Bit of a rebel, were you? How'd you get in? You're sure you're okay?
How did you and your friends get inside?
I don't know the combination to that lock, if that's what you're getting at. Back in the day, we all climbed over.
You climbed? How?
We were young, and some of us did actual sports. They helped the nerds like me. Youth may be wasted on the young, but it does have its advantages. Sometimes.
I was gonna say, what do you mean, how did they climb? They jumped, grabbed the top, and then scrambled up. Like kids do. Have you never been a kid? Are you a bit of a rebel, were you?
A bit of a rebel, were you?
Rebel. We were just drinking beer below the legal age. But it was fun, and we did feel pretty cool doing it. So, sure, let's go with rebel.
You're okay?
Are you sure you're okay in there?
Bit hungry, but that's fine. It'll only make my meal at the Silver Flare even better. So you go do what you need to do.
All right.
I'm gonna leave you for a bit, Dr. Anderson. I'll find a way to get that lock open.
Take your time. I'll just stay here on memory lane. They were such good friends, you know? I wish I could remember their names.
Sorry, that's just very funny. Okay, to the grid-like streets of Lower Manhattan.
Nozzo, you're keeping an eye on Dr. Anderson, yeah?
I'm monitoring him through his PFE. He's fine, for now. But I don't think the press will like that you're leaving him alone.
Probably.
Well, you know, I
but
need
they'll
to
like
get something
refunding
to
his deposit
get the
even
rust
less.
off the lock. That's why I walked
No
right
doubt.
past the pharmacy without
Okay,
going in.
I'll leave you to it. Update me when you can.
Okay. So an ad is running, and I would like to make sure that if anybody has popped in and is lurking who is not like doesn't have turbo or whatever, I don't want them to miss anything. I'm going to leave us on this screen, which I think it's great that the in-between screens are animated. That's fabulous. I love it. But I am also going to take a quick break, so I will be right back. Okay, I have returned. One thing I am thinking to myself, by the way, is like, I want to commission someone to make like an animated idle screen that is like similar to this that I can use for my Be Right Back, for my getting started. Like something as simple as a scrolling background and a moving like there's a foreground, a middle ground, and a background. They move it, they move at different rates from each other, and it gives the illusion of an action environment. This is cool. Okay, so we can go to Silver Flare Diner or Landing Point, but we cannot go into the pharmacy to grab something that we could use to clean the restaurant. So let's go to Silver Flare Diner and see what we can find there that might help. Like, we walk past 26 pharmacies just by nature of the background being sort of a repeating loop. Okay, the Village Eye! We all remember the Village Eye. That is where, what's her name? Rosa worked at the Village Eye. I was like, is it Laura or Rosa? Okay, but Rosa worked at the Village Eye, and the Village Eye is where the fire elemental was sort of created. Well, I guess he created himself more at the nearby homeless shelter, but the Village Eye is where that whole thing with Galeen and the fire elemental was centered in Unavowed. Free food, naked servers, false advertising. An empty cardboard box lies abandoned on the street. Can I take it? What if I needed a cardboard box later? You never know.
I shouldn't enter without the client.
Okay. The door to the diner is warm and inviting. The newspaper box is empty and long abandoned, one of print media's last gasps. A groaning AC unit drips lubricant onto the sidewalk. Better watch your step. Small puddle of lubricant, which we're gonna use some of. We don't need to go to the pharmacy to buy WD-40.
That's lucky. Ugh. Good thing my seat is self-cleaning.
We can use this AC lubricant. All right. Let's head back to the landing point, and we'll use the mucky cloth to clean off the rest.
There we go. You getting this, Nozzo?
I got it for you.
332. All right, do we get the combination? No, we have to look it up. Oh. No result found. Please try again or narrow your
I need to connect
search.
to the Rastar database
Yeah,
first.
I know that. Thank you. Sometimes I think, listen, you should let me make a mistake twice before you intervene with comments, game. And the reason, like, here's the thing. There's a fine line between you are not allowed to make any mistakes before I correct you, and I'm not going to give you any hints at all whatsoever. And I would like us to be in the middle zone where you can make a few mistakes. I would like to be able to bump into the walls a couple of times before you... Ooh, I have a better analogy. I would like to bowl a couple of gutter balls before you come in and put the bumpers in. All right? Don't immediately put the bumpers in on my first gutter ball. Because maybe that was just like a, maybe my foot slipped. Maybe I need to warm up a bit. I don't know, but I'm just saying. There is definitely a healthy medium between no hints at all and a little bit too much. It could also be that this is because this is the very first mission. This is the only time they're going to give us that kind of bumpers, and later on they're just going to let us stumble around. All right. Autofill.
Do you remember the serial number, Nozzo?
Yeah,
I do. Could I have typed it in if I had wanted to? I just clicked it. User Nazreli Frank. Security clearance level B. Access granted. Checking serial number RLS 332. Combination found 32 4 24. Okay, so let's go ahead. 32 4 24 and open this lock. Enter 32 4 24.
Oh, hey, you did it.
That I did.
Wow, we're really here.
That we
It's
are.
just like I remember. The air even smells... Ugh.
You alright?
I'm fine. Maybe giving you that boost took more out of me than I thought.
Don't worry. Everyone gets a bit wobbly on their first jump. That's why we told you to eat bland food before you came.
Oh, yeah, I didn't eat anything at all.
Ah,
I want to be hungry. That's the whole point, isn't it? Speaking of, can we get going?
About the silver flare.
so about this silver flare.
My mouth is already watering. God, I miss that place. I practically lived there back in the day. Or rather, this day.
The food was that good.
The food was that good.
You've never had a better burger. Made it with real beef, not that chemically flavored TVP stuff we have now. Hey, you want to try one? I never ate there alone before. No reason to start now.
Just an FYI, the Silver Flare is 4 months away from getting a D rating from the Board of Health. It serves more rats than people.
I'll pass. Thanks.
You practically lived there.
So you went there often, huh?
3 words. Student lunch specials. Kept me fueled almost my entire sophomore year. God, can you imagine what my cholesterol levels were back then? They're bad enough now. Back then, it didn't matter. Metabolism like a pencil sharpener. That was me.
Let's ask about the area.
You said you lived in this area.
Well, I was a student in the area for 5 years. Sort of the same thing.
Biochemical engineering, wasn't it?
You've done your research. Yeah, I owe a lot to the place.
Oh, well, let's move
To
on.
the silver flare, then?
My growling stomach says yes.
Alrighty, off we go.
Hey, so what happens if we run into, you know, myself?
Ah, we did our due diligence. Your younger self is home for spring vacation right now.
So I'm back in Maine. You know what you're doing.
We'd like to think so.
You look at those cars. You've probably never seen cars moving in the actual street, have you?
I have. Time traveler, remember?
Ah,
Oh, right.
Of course. You've probably seen horse-drawn buggies, too.
On occasion.
Amazing.
I'm now realizing that I did not take the opportunity to read the signage the first time we were walking down the street, so we're going to do that now. Sunshine Pharmacy. Most major insurance plans accept city meat, beef, chicken, pork, lamb. You know what? I'm going to move over to this side. Dearden's Donuts. Try our special toroidal terror. Puppy Parlor. Pet Spa. Specialty foods. All organic. ED's Electronics. Screen repairs. Discount used phones. All major models service. Domino's Diner. All day breakfast. Free delivery. Paolo's Pizza. Thin crust. Deep dish. Garlic bread. Fried dough. Calzones. Alright, there's one more to read. Grocery. J&C Grocery. Fresh fruit, ATM, dairy, candy, cigarettes, coffee. We accept food stamps. Open. Alright, we read them all. Let's head to the Silver Flare.
God. There it is. The silver flare.
Okay.
Jesus. Sorry. It's just a restaurant. I didn't expect it.
Don't worry. Take your time.
Of course, it's an emotional
We have
experience.
plenty of it. That is the benefit of time travel.
But I don't, though, do I?
Sorry?
I was diagnosed with Skinane syndrome. Did they tell you that?
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. How long?
They gave me 6 months, maybe 8. That's why I wanted to see this place one last time.
I understand, Dr. Anderson.
Dr. Anderson. Please, it's 2024. I'm 19 years old. I'm no doctor. Call me Joe. Right now, I'm just a sophomore biochem student. I have my whole life ahead of me. Not to mention countless late-night study burgers from this diner. Let's go in.
Alrighty. Off we go into the Silver Flare. Surely nothing terrible will happen.
Hey, be right with you. Sit anywhere you like.
Thanks, Maddie.
Right.
She doesn't know who you are.
Oh, excuse me.
My
It's all right.
goodness.
Hey, Maddie.
Yeah,
That was amazing. Can I get a piece of blueberry pie?
sure.
Now, if you'll excuse me a minute, I've just got to use, the John.
Sure. Go ahead.
Hi, Fia. Just checking in. How's it going over when?
Let's see. The client has thus far consumed 3 burgers, a plate of chips, and a milkshake. He just ordered a slice of pie before getting up to use the toilet for the second time.
But he seems satisfied?
Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen anyone happier.
And how are you doing?
Me? I'm fine. Bit hungry myself now. I'm craving that curry place around the corner from work. What's it called again?
Little Modi's? It's not there anymore.
Oh, they closed.
Little
No,
Modi's?
it never opened. They were paradoxed out of existence about 5 years ago.
Figures.
Are you hearing that?
He snuck out.
Huh?
Oh, you're kidding me!
He
You don't
snuck
think-
out and ran away from
Yeah,
me.
just in case.
My client snuck out and ran away. An emergency exit leads out the back. I'm not surprised that he's wanting to stay here. Can you even use the word snuck at this point with an alarm blaring? No. Well, I mean, in the sense that the part where he exited was sneaky. Afterwards, we were alerted, but he definitely snuck out. He didn't announce his leavingness till after he left. And then he wasn't even the one announcing it. Anyway, these basketball lights are cool. I mean, I know that they're not like basketballs because this one has a... Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. That's not the point. The remains of Joe Anderson's... Well, he certainly got his money's worth. Let's go through this emergency exit and see what the hubbub is about.
That gate is locked, you moron. I'm counting to 30. Then you either pay up or I'm calling the cops.
What are you doing? Hang on, what's the paper? Have you ever seen the interview where Jennifer Garner tries to be a smarty pants and shames Conan O'Brien for using the word snuck, claiming it's not a real word? I have not. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Trying to skip out on the check is what he's doing.
No, it's
Come
not.
on. There's no place
He's
for you to
trying
go.
to sneak away.
It was nice seeing you again, Patty.
Sorry, what? Hey! Oh, you friggin' deadbeat! Where'd you get that key? Damn it. My manager is going to kill me.
Fia, what's going on?
Conan dug
You.
up a dictionary
He's your
and kind of
friend,
shamed her back.
right? You were sitting with him?
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna pay for him.
Yes, I know him. I've got to get after him.
Hell no, you aren't. You're paying his bill. Do you have any idea how much he owes us?
I am aware. Will this be enough?
It's
This
gonna
is
not be.
more
Oh.
than enough. Let me go get you change.
Keep
Nope,
it.
keep it.
Thanks, I guess. I'll just go turn off the alarm.
Yeah, his goal was not to dine and
Blast
dash. I mean, it was, but it
Blast
wasn't.
blast it. I
It
really
wasn't to
thought this would
skip
be
out
an
on the
easy
bill.
one.
I mean,
What happened?
he
Joe
wasn't trying to
Anderson
skip
did
out
a
on the
runner.
bill. He was
He
trying to
did?
skip out on going
That's odd.
home.
Odd is the word, yeah. You'd better track him.
Track him?
Yeah, using his PFE data.
Sure, but
You can track him, right? You do know where he is.
that's what I'm trying to say. He didn't go anywhere. He's right behind you, according to his PFE data.
He's not here, Nozzo. You sure the system is working right?
It's working perfectly. Are you... Wait. Oh, blast it.
Nozzo? Nozzo, what's wrong?
The PFE signal's decaying.
That's bad, is it?
No, it's certainly not good. Search the alley. It's gotta be around there somewhere.
I told you, he ran off.
Priorities, Via. Something in that alley is giving off a signal. Something that's not supposed to be in that era?
Right, I get it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I think he
And
left it.
vocalize.
He tried
Sorry.
to leave himself a note, I think. An old piece of paper is trapped under this box, fluttering in the breeze. Well, maybe he wasn't leaving himself a
Seems
note.
to be a
Maybe he was
list of
just leaving
deliveries.
a note.
None of this means anything to me.
Nish S, 100 Jane, room 4D. Yvonne Q, 232 Thompson, room 4. Fern L, 23 Avenue A, room 2F. Andy A, PH, room 1407. Anna R, 24 Horatio, room 5G. Clara F, 23 LaGuardia, room 13D. Yep, Nish S. Mike L, BH, room 803. K Hawthorne. Pish, room 32. Okay. Doop, 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 doop. Is that it? Do we? Oh, we have to call him
Not
back.
so.
Not now, Fia. Find whatever's transmitting that signal.
Okay, so the note was not. The word poke appearing on a wall stirs up vague memories in you, but you can't quite put your finger on them. If this resembles anyone from this era, you have no way of knowing. Way back into the diner. The last you heard, the jellyfish went extinct in the 2050s. Perhaps the last chronal adjustment brought them back. Before. Or what? You cannot say. A foul-smelling trash bin. I guess I've just dig through it, though.
Blast it. Blast it to hell and back, that bloody idiot.
He took off his PFE, didn't he?
Worse than that. He didn't just take it off, it's broken.
Broken?
Yeah.
But that's impossible. There are only a handful of engineers in the world who can even open that thing, let alone break it.
How many degrees does Dr. Anderson hold again?
Blast it.
What do we do?
Let me find him.
And then?
I need to check the protocol guide. Stand by. Keep looking for him.
Nozzo?
Yes,
We need to have a word or two about communication.
Yeah, Daddlers for sure. Like, but I feel like that's the case with all of the games in this family of games, is that they're self-referential. Okay, so let's go here. Oh no, it's locked.
Blast it. Locked.
Let's see if our multi-tool will work. Of course, there's a notification bubble over top of it on my screen, which is cool. Yeah, that's definitely
That should do it.
Yeah,
For all the good
totally.
it does.
All right, let's go and see what we can do.
Damn it. I told them our vetting process was outdated. I told them. You should have seen this coming.
We were careful enough. I'm the one to blame. We need to focus.
His background checked out. We were careful enough.
Obviously we weren't.
We can work out who's to blame later. What do we do now?
Okay. I've been reading the protocols, and there is a contingency plan for the situation.
I'm listening.
You're not gonna like it.
I said I'm listening.
First things first. Get back to the landing point. I'm sending you an upgrade.
A present. Oh, goody.
Thank me later. Just get to the construction site. I'll
Okay.
fill you in when you get there.
All right, that's easy enough. Let's go to the construction. Boop boop boo doop boop boop ba doop boop boop boo. All right.
Right. I'm secure.
Okay. I'm relaying the upgrade over. Stand
Am
by.
I?
This may sting a little.
Okay. Thanks for sending me a gun.
Nozzo, what is this?
The WEG Mark IV vaporizes organic matter on contact.
And you just had this upgrade lying around.
Like I
As one
said,
does.
it's our contingency
Whatever our
plan.
name is. Bia. As one does, Bia.
So you want me to...
Yeah.
There's no other way?
Are you sure? There is no other way.
I don't know. But he broke his paradox field excluder. He is unsynced from our timeline. We couldn't bring him back even if we wanted to. He crossed the line, and he needs to be stopped.
Don't worry. I'll get it done.
Right. Good. You know how to use that weapon?
I said I'll get it done.
Okay. I'll be here. Touch base when you have something to touch base about. Good luck, Fia.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just taking my vitamins. Okay. Okay. I need to be somewhere so that I can access this. Joseph Anderson is responsible for the invention of the micro-incisor laser surgery device, patented in 2034. It is used in all major hospitals today. It is widely accepted knowledge that Anderson's advances have extended the average human lifespan by several decades. In 2051, he was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for both medicine and science. Timeline impact rating extremely high. Okay. Timeline impact ranking. To maintain the integrity of the timeline, each person in history is assigned a time impact rating. This ranking determines the level of interaction a time traveler can have with it. Low, no historical significance, open to any changes. Medium, indirect importance to history. Their existence is vital, but minor life events are flexible. High, critical to history, minimal interaction, no alterations, exercise extreme caution. Rankings are determined by proprietary algorithms. If an individual wants to contest their ranking, they can submit an application to their local ChronoZen program. Current average waiting list time is 4 years long. Not reading this yet. Or this. Okay. Not because I don't think that they're interesting, but because I don't know that they're going to impact our ability to move forward. Okay.
None of this means anything to me.
I know. I just want to look at it again. The busy street of Broadway leads into the East Village neighborhood. No standing anytime. Oh my god, I've been standing there for a long time. Okay, so we cannot explore the environment. We can only go place to place. Okay, well that's fair. Alright, let's go back to the landing point.
Nozzo,
Yeah, Fia.
Tell me about the client.
could you tell me about this client again?
Joe Anderson. He pioneered all the latest advances in robotic and laser surgeries. He's the reason why the average life expectancy is over 100 years old now.
Ah, so his timeline importance ranking is high.
One
You
of the
just
highest.
Googled him and found that out. Any thoughts?
Any ideas where I should begin?
Joe Anderson was careful, no question about that. But he wasn't always careful.
Meaning?
Meaning his younger self. We should try looking into him. Joe ran away for a reason. Looking into his younger self could tell us why.
So, what do we know about Joe Anderson?
All I know is that we have to find and stop him.
I mean, what does the historical record say about him?
Well, it doesn't say much. All we know for sure is that he went to the Silver Flare a lot. So I suggest
Oh,
you start there.
I forgot that I could go inside of the Silver Flare. Jeez Louise there.
Stand by, Nozzo.
I'll be here.
He knew Maddie, obviously. Like, she didn't recognize him, but he knew her, so we should go in and ask her about him. Young him. Alright, let's go inside. Whoops. We could have gone in. And talked to her.
Excuse me.
Oh, it's you. Did you find your friend?
I'm working on it. That is why I want to talk to you.
Not sure how I can help, but sure.
How did he open the gate?
How did he get through the alley gate? Didn't you say it was locked?
Shows what I know. He swiped a spare key from behind the counter.
A spare key?
Hidden in a pepper shaker. Been there for years. Even I'd forgotten it was there. No idea how he'd even know about that.
I can't imagine.
So do you know Joe Anderson? Unrelated. Like, forget about that old guy. Now can I ask you about one of your contemporaries?
Do you know the name Joe Anderson?
Joe Anderson?
Biochem student in the area, around 18 years old?
Oh, you mean Andy. Your friend does look a bit like him. That his grandfather or something?
Or something.
Well, Andy's always been a good kid. He must be worried.
Tell me about Andy.
Can you tell me anything about Andy?
Didn't you say you already know him?
Not exactly.
Then I'm not sure what I can tell you. He comes here a lot. We deliver to him at the Brittany house sometimes. You know, the NYU dorm. It's just a few blocks away.
Right. Thank you.
Nozzo, did you get that?
Yep. Sending you the address now.
All right. We ask her anything else at this stage. Tell me more about Andy you delivered to his dorm. Okay, let's...
You can't tell me anything more about Andy.
Look, I'm grateful for that tip you gave me. With all the students around here, that never happens. But I really don't like gossiping about people who aren't here. He comes here a lot, and we deliver to him sometimes over at the Brittany house. That's it.
Okay. So you deliver to his dorm?
You deliver to Andy's dorm?
Students, you know, they're our bread and butter. It's not like the Brittany house is far. It's just a block west of here.
Okay, good to know. Thank you.
Thanks for your time. I need to find my friend.
Sure.
All right, let's head out. We'll go here. I mean, it doesn't matter which way we go. And then we'll go to the Brittany Hall dorm. A fire hydrant. Joe Anderson does not appear to be hiding behind it. There appears to be an egg sandwich in here, discarded after a single bite. Disgusting. Okay, let's go inside. Oh, I forgot to read. Well, it's too late. Read it later.
The door is locked tight. A sign says that the building is closed for spring break.
Okay. So, this says the main entrance to the Brittany Hall dormitory. I'm gonna break in if I can.
Bit out of practice, but I got it. There must be over 100 rooms in this place. Time travel or not, it will take ages to search them one by one.
Yeah,
There must be over 100 rooms in this place. Time travel or not, it will take ages to search them one by one.
Yeah, so walk in, look around the vestibule, find the mailboxes, read the names that are, and then find the right room. Jeez, man. What are you doing? Well, I don't know. Maybe... Who knows? Just because that's how it was in, like, the year 2000 doesn't mean in 2024 you could still do that. One way, you occasionally wonder what it must have been like to live in a world where time only went in one direction. Okay, let's call Nazo. Wait, hang on.
None of this means anything to me.
Yeah,
Although, wait a moment. Andy A and BH. Andy Anderson and Brittany Hall. Seems likely.
Yeah, it's almost as if this is meaningful.
Room 1407. Here I come.
So you're just gonna teleport to room 1407 without actually
odd.
walking through the
door's
building?
Unlocked.
Yeah,
And
because
the
he's
computer is on as
probably
well.
in here.
Either young Andy left for spring break in a hurry, or someone else was here before me.
The amount of you not understanding that this guy is leaving a note for himself is making me stressed out. Let's look at the computer.
This is clearly a young Joe Anderson. Or Andy, I guess. I don't recognize the girl beside him, but they make a cute cluster. Assuming they are a cluster.
Damn. Your meal from Silver Flare is being prepared. Blah, blah, blah. Hi, hi, hi. Chill. No subject. Don't worry. Don't worry. I told you so, dude. Okay, so we'll read those in a sec. I want to see if there's any activity
cleared every 48 hours.
Nozzo, when did young Andy leave for spring break?
5 days ago.
Ah, so whatever was done here, it was done after he left.
Makes the most sense, yeah.
Root. I am sorry, Lisa. I is not recognized as an internal or external command, operable program, or batch file. Okay. He's doing some stuff here. Backdoor login, L Sandman, password whatever, hello Lisa. Is he sneaking into Lisa Sandman's stuff?
Trash is cleared every 48 hours.
So, like before, this file could only have been created after young Andy left.
Or deleted after he left.
Alright, let's look at it. Professor R. Foster, from L. Sandman. Subject, fail me, I dare you. You are very aptly named because you are a virus that infects this place daily. Being in your class, It's the worst experience I've ever had, and I used to work retail. The level of contempt everyone has for you goes beyond parody. You know you're only riding your father's coattails. If it wasn't for him, you would be researching compounds for baby diapers instead of getting tenure at NYU. Your father was ashamed of you. He only got himself cancer to get away from the laughingstock you made of his good name. I'd say more, but I can't be bothered to waste the words. I think that little of you. You want to kick me out of your class because of this? I dare you. I double dare you. I know all about you and the new teaching assistant. I also have your husband's email address. Suck it, prof. I hope you die in a chlorine explosion. L. Sandman, Chem 248. So, something about Lisa finishing this class is bad, or from Joe Anderson's perspective is bad. So, and he wants her not to finish this class, and so he has impersonated her to write this mean email to the professor in the hopes that the professor will fail her. Now let's check the email. Okay, wait. Do they go top to bottom or bottom to top? I never know what the... Okay, wait. Don't worry. Okay, yeah. Start at the top. Okay. Hello, Joseph Anderson. Your delivery order from Silver Flare is being prepared. Your food should arrive between 11:30 p.m. and 11:40 p.m. Sister Celia says, Hey, you said I could move into your room, so I did. It's taken me a few weeks, but I managed to de-dorkify it. It'll be like you never lived here. Anyway, things are okay. Maine is okay. School is okay. I got your old chem teacher this year. He thought I would be as smart as you. Ha! I lived to disappoint. Oh, hey. Okay, sorry. I was busy reading all of that stuff and a bunch of stuff came through, so I'm just going to react to that right now. Owen Spader. Oh, heck yeah. It's Old Skies time. Yes, Owen Spader, we are playing Old Skies. Nerdy Nessa subscribed 5 months. Oh, thank you. And thank you for the lurk. So nice of you. And then Owen Spader redeemed a quiet hello. Hello, Owen Spader. How you doing? Okay. I thought you were supposed to... Okay, so this is... Celia says, chill! I thought you were supposed to be the calm one. You're gonna ace that class, bro. You know how smart you are, and besides, it's your first test of the term. Relax. Speaking of, I'm totally gonna fail my class if I don't get some help. So, help? Would you please? Love your sis. Undisclosed with no subject. For all networking and security needs, contact Tomo. Oh, Tomo. We love your spam. Sister Celia wrote, duh. I told you, you big nerd bro dork. You worry too much about tests. Good luck on your midterm. Don't blow anything up. Love your sister. Lisa, don't worry. Hey lab buddy, it's me, the frizzy-haired nerd from Prof. Foster's class. Looks like we're partnered up for the midterm project. You seem nice, so this'll be fun. Last term I was shackled to a freshman who spoke in grunts and thought decimal points were optional. Anyways, I have a few ideas to run by you. How about we meet at the Flare tomorrow? We can talk about it. Then he replied to her, and then she replied back. So he replied, nice? Shh, you'll ruin my bad boy image. And she said, I wouldn't worry about your image, Mr. Bad Boy. In that oversized lab coat, it's obvious you like living dangerously. First time you trip on something, I reserve the right to say I told you. And then, I assert my rights. Okay, so I dropped the canister that you tripped over. I'm sorry. Still counts, though. Anyway, you want to meet at the Flare after work? All bye. And then we've got a message from Keely again. Dude! Stop freaking out. It's obvious to anyone she's flirting with you. Also, she's cute. Well done. Also, you're an idiot. I'm amazed you still remember how to breathe without me. Anyway, you can bore me with all the details when you come home. Speaking of, spring break! Already? Didn't you just leave? I'm not moving out of your room. Love your sis. Okay. So I assume this is Lisa Sanderson. They were lab partners. He likes her. And now he's tanking her future. And, so I assume that the reason is that something bad happens to her in the future as a result of her having completed that class. Anyway, we should look up Lisa Sandman. Did I say Sanderson? I meant Sandman. Anyway, we're looking her up to see what her importance is in history. Lifetime range. May 24th, 2002 to June 12th, 2029. So she passes away 5 years after the events of what we're experiencing right now. Employment history. 2026 to 2029. Adjunct professor at the NYU Department of Chemistry. Cause of death, chemical explosion. Ruled an accident. Timeline impact rating low. See, he's trying to save her from this accident that will happen in the future if she does pass the chemistry class and then go on to become an adjunct professor, blah, blah, blah. He's messing with the timeline.
Is this all the archive has on Lisa Sandman?
Afraid so. She died young. Poor kid.
In an explosion 5 years from now. You think Dr. Anderson wants to prevent that?
It seems plausible, but her timeline priority rating is listed as low. If he wanted to save her life, he could have, asked us. It's legal, and he can afford it.
You're right. It makes no sense. I'll keep digging.
I don't know. I think it does make sense. But what about Celia Anderson? That's the sister. Celia Anderson is most notable for being the host of the Good Morning Show on WPXI from 2039 to 2045. Anderson's career came to an infamous and explosive finish after an interview with mayoral candidate and right-wing firebrand Christopher Haynes. During a heated exchange over immigration rights, Anderson reportedly shouted, "Were you hit on the head as a baby?" and punched him in the nose, drawing copious spurts of blood. Anderson is now retired and lives in Cornwall-on-Hudson. She requests that her privacy be respected. Timeline impact rating low. Oh yeah, Nazo is such a good team. Yeah. Do we know what Dr. Foster's name was? No. It does not make sense. Like, if he has the ability to make the request and she has a low priority, it doesn't make sense that he would go through all of this. But he definitely did go through all of this for some reason. I was in the stream where someone else was playing this game and the VA for Nazo came into chat. It was so cool and I was deaf fangirling. I think you've told me that already because obviously that voice actor has voice acted in other of the games and I think it's come up before. And I think that is fucking amazing. Okay? There, we said it. We said it. We said it. It's always awesome when someone that... It's always awesome when you get to engage with someone who is objectively like a famous personality in the context of your world, you know? I love it. Okay, let's move around some more. You think this is based on a popular cartoon character from this era? Changing timelines makes it hard to remember what's popular in your own when, let alone another. Sorry, I misread that. This poster is signed Gal Friday. A lava lamp. A beaten up dresser is pushed up against this wall. Of course.
Almost completely empty. Young Andy must have taken everything home with him.
Yeah, that makes sense. A dozen or so scientific textbooks line the wall. They look very well thumbed through. Photos of a charming house near the woods. Maine, most likely. What else is there? Oh, a set of drawers attached to the old desk. Two unold desks.
Just textbooks and study aids. Nothing relevant that I can see.
Jellyfish. Doors adorned with posters of music bands that broke up decades before your home went. Hada Hada and Jellyfish. Trash bin. Empty. Well, let's look in it anyway. Okay. We do not have this Sandman having placed an order. Okay, we gotta talk to Nazo.
Nazo?
Yeah, Fia.
Any news from your end?
How are things from your end?
I'm scanning all security camera footage and every archived photo taken in a 3-mile radius of your when and location. He's been extremely careful, but if he slips up, we'll know.
Any ripples yet?
No ripples detected.
Everything's marginal, so far. Whatever the client's doing, it hasn't set off any alarm bells yet.
Right? Any thoughts?
So our client's been messing about with his younger self's computer. Any ideas why?
No. He's obviously trying to change something, but what? There has to be something in the historical record.
Okay.
Stand by, Nozzo.
I'll be here.
All right. Let's say that they ended up getting married after school. Of course not. Okay. Has anything changed in his life? Bloop, 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 bloop. Nope. And nothing changed in her life. Literally just read this. Okay. Okay. So what else am I supposed to look up?
Nozzo?
Yeah, Fia.
So our client's been messing about with his younger self's computer. Any ideas why?
No. He's obviously trying to change something, but what? There has to be something in the historical record.
Okay, how does the historical
Stand by,
record
Nozzo.
work? Can I type in whatever I want? No, I cannot. So if you are only giving me these 6 choices, okay, maybe I just look up Foster all alone. That would bring up every single person in the whole wide world named Foster. Like, I went to high school with the kids named Foster, so like, that seems like not enough information. Okay. Okay. We have successfully searched all of the choices, didn't we? Alright, so are you still gonna tell me to look there?
Yeah, Fia.
No ripples detected.
Everything's marginal. So far. Whatever the client...
Yep.
So our client's...
No. There has to...
Stand by, Nozzo.
I'll be here.
Okay, so we are not allowed to look at anything. And we are not allowed to go anywhere. And there's nothing in the historical record.
Just textbooks and...
Okay. Let's go shoot the girl at the store. Why not? We'll play like as if we were playing Fallout. Okay.
Excuse me.
Oh, hey. What's up?
Do you know a Professor Foster?
You mean Rona Foster? The chem prof? Yeah, she comes in here sometimes. Super cool lady.
How about
Do
Lisa?
you know anyone named Lisa?
You're gonna have to be a bit more specific than that.
I believe she came here with Andy at least once.
Oh yeah, I've seen them. Are those two finally together?
I don't know.
Well, they'd better be. They've been making starry eyes at each other for weeks.
More about Lisa?
Can you tell me about Lisa?
I told you, I don't gossip about my customers. Sorry.
Okay. How about Rona?
So, this Rona Foster woman, can you tell me anything else about her?
You already know she teaches chemistry, so you know as much as I do. And like I keep saying, I don't gossip about my customers.
I do appreciate that.
Thanks for your time. I need to find my friend.
Sure.
Okay, let's look up Rona Foster. February 14th, 1982. Rona Foster was seen as a scientific prodigy since grade school. At age 10, she joined her father, Oliver Foster, at his struggling tech firm, Foster Tech Labs. After Oliver Foster's death in 2002, Foster Tech folded and Rona joined the teaching staff at NYU's Department of Chemistry. Oh, this is her date of birth, I see. I was like, this article can't be written in 82, because they're about to talk about 2029. She voluntarily left her position in 2029 after an explosion in her lab left 3 students dead. She's now retired and living in Florida. Well, her timeline impact rating is low.
This Professor Foster. An explosion is going to kill some of her students 5 years from now. I think it's the same explosion that will kill Lisa Sandman. Nozzo, can you confirm?
NYU kept the names of the victims away from the press, but the dates do match up.
So Dr. Anderson wants to stop Lisa from dying in the explosion?
Could be. But again, the explosion is a low priority event. He could have easily applied to make this change legally and professionally.
Yeah, but it would have taken 4 years and he only has 6 months to live.
There's something else going on. Do you have the address for the NYU Department of Chemistry? Everything seems to be pointing
Oh wait, no,
there.
maybe that,
Probably should go see
maybe the
what's
4
what.
years is
Sending
just
away.
changing something from low to medium or whatever. But the point is, there was like an indication that there's a long wait list, I think. Anyway, let's go check out the Department of Chemistry. Oh, right. I'm like, what am I doing? I have to leave this area so that I will have the map available so that I can go here. I just gotta double check if I've got
You
any
seeing this,
messages from
Nozzo?
children
I
asked
think so.
brides home.
Is that Lisa Sandman?
It matches the photograph in young Andy's
Is it
dormitory.
a normal
Stand by.
day?
I'm gonna get answers.
Okay. I do not have any text messages from kids asking for rides home from school, but that doesn't mean there won't be one. So I do have to remain vigilant. Keep an eye on it. Alright. Cool though. A flustered young woman is huddled over the door trying to pick the lock. A whiteboard full of mathematical proofs. Nozzo could tell you what they were, but you want to get home before dinner. Microscopes like these are still used in your when. Classic case of if it ain't broke. An internal mechanism occasionally sprays the plants in the tank. An old-fashioned fire suppressor. Hopefully you won't have to use it. Okay, let's talk to the girl. Who's probably Lisa.
Excuse me.
Ah! Sorry, I was a bit, focused. Who are you?
I'm just visiting. I'm a student. I'm just visiting. I'm looking for someone. I'm looking for someone.
I am looking for someone.
I was gonna say
You're
visiting,
looking
but this
for
is
someone in an empty school building. It's spring break. Nobody is supposed to be here.
Including
Nobody.
you, then?
What about you?
Well, yeah. That's because... Hey, wait a minute. Let me see your card.
My card?
Yeah, if you belong here, you'd have a school ID card. So, let me see it.
Ah, well, look. Lisa, I can explain.
Oh, can you? Wait, how do you know my name?
Oh, blasted.
It was you, wasn't it? You did this.
Did what?
Did what?
Are you serious? If you didn't send that email, then what are you doing here?
Email.
Are you
Why
for
am
real,
I
or are you
acting
just
like I
being
don't know
cute?
exactly what
I
email
have
we're talking
no
about?
idea.
Right, fine, whatever. You obviously don't belong here, but neither do I. Tell nobody I was here, and I'll do the same.
What are you doing? Joe Anderson, have you seen an old man? Tell me about yourself. What are you doing?
What exactly are you doing?
She is trying to
Nothing.
break in so
Nothing
she
at
can
all.
delete the
It
email
looks like
from the
you're trying to pick
professor's
the lock of
email
that door.
so that she
No.
doesn't get kicked
Shut
out
up,
of the
I'm not
class.
doing anything.
You are literally doing it right now.
Yeah, well, we all see what we want to see.
Do you know Joe Anderson? You probably know him as Andy.
Is that what this is about? Dating my lab partner?
I have no idea.
Since you have no idea, neither do I.
Are you and Andy dating?
So you're Andy's clustermate?
His what?
Sorry, his, what's the word, girlfriend?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. Not sure what we are yet.
So about Andy.
Look, I'm trying to focus here. You want me to help you? Help me get through this door.
Okay. Have you seen an old man
I'm
around?
looking for an older gentleman. He was wearing an NYU hat and sweatshirt.
Huh. I think I would have remembered seeing someone like that. But I don't know for sure. I'm a bit distracted right now.
Okay, tell me about yourself.
So could you tell me about yourself?
No, because I
Total
want
stranger.
to open this
Do
door.
I look like I want to tell you my life story?
Right. Sorry.
Okay, anyway, I'll be going.
Well, I'll be going.
Sure,
Except I'm not
whatever.
really going anywhere because what are you doing?
She seems friendly.
She's ignoring me and ignoring the rules. No wonder she and Joe Anderson get along so well.
Any ripples yet?
No ripples detected.
Everything's marginal. So far. Whatever the client's doing, it hasn't set off any alarm bells yet.
Sandman?
So Joe's clustermate, this Lisa Sandman, any thoughts on her?
Not really. The archive had next to nothing to say about her. Just her birth date, her death date, her employment history, and little else. She lived a short, simple, and rather unremarkable life.
We can't all change the world, can we?
No, just with time travel.
Okay. Stand by,
Nozzo.
I'll be here.
Okay, thanks, Nozzo, because what I would just want to do is help her unlock this door.
If you'll allow me.
Huh?
I have some experience with this sort of thing.
Somehow I'm not surprised. Sure, knock yourself out.
There you go.
Oh, thank God. Seriously, you're a lifesaver.
There, my good deed for the day.
Funny you should say that.
Why?
Whatever you changed, it did literally nothing.
So the ripples were marginal?
Not marginal, non-existent.
Is that unusual?
Normally, no. But with a walking paradoxical anomaly on the loose, well, I'll keep monitoring. Just in case.
Okay.
Come on. Password locked. Seriously? Jeez Louise, Prof, where's the trust?
Everything all right?
No.
Okay.
Excuse me.
What?
What's on that computer?
What exactly is on that computer?
None of your damn business.
Prof's email.
Sorry. You helped me out. I shouldn't have snapped like that. Someone hacked into my email account and sent my prof a nasty letter under my name. I'm trying to get into her computer and delete it before she sees it, so you see why I'm freaking out a little bit here.
So, what was in this email?
I really don't want to say. It got really personal. Stuff I don't think is true, but maybe could be. I don't know either way. I just don't want Professor Foster to see it.
Who sent the email? We know.
Do you know, who could have sent this email?
No clue. I'm the bottom of the totem pole around here. Why would anyone do this to me?
Maybe I can help.
Maybe I can help.
You think you know the password? Feel free to give it a try.
Okay.
Well, I'll be going.
Sure, whatever.
Is the password on this piece of paper right here? Bro, leaving this to remind you again because I know you forgot again. Remember what Dad was always looking through? Also, log off when you're done. RHO. I mean, row. FYI. Okay. What was Dad always looking through? Pathway analysis and optimization in metabot. No, even the title puts you to sleep. A book entitled Fundamentals of Modern Bioprocessing. Modern? How quaint. Got here. An award certificate from the Gold Tech Science Center honoring Ronna Foster. Okay, so what did her dad... Science is in your wheelhouse. You think this is a molecular model. What do we think her dad was always looking for? Hang on, let's look this up. Oh, that's her dad, Oliver. Right. Let's read about Oliver Foster. We learned about him because she worked with his company before she worked in NYU. Oliver Foster, March 12, 1949 to September 4th, 2002, age 50. Employment history: 1972 to 1994, professor of applied science, New York University. 1995 to 2002, CEO, Foster Tech Labs. Cause of death: stomach cancer. Timeline impact ranking: low. Obituary: Oliver Foster, March 12, 1949 to, well, we already know the dates. Oliver John Foster, 53, passed away on September 4th after a valiant battle with stomach cancer. He was an educator, a mentor, and a pillar of the scientific community. He was predeceased by his wife, Lena. He is survived by his two children, Rona and Nicholas, and an insatiable curiosity and love of the unknown that will live in our hearts forever. And then here's a photo of him looking through a microscope with the word Zeus on the side. So let's assume that the password is Zeus. Did I say microphone? Microscope. Let's give her the password.
Excuse me.
What?
Maybe I can help.
Maybe I can help.
You think you know the password? Feel free to give it a try.
Okay.
Well.
Oh, do
I'll
I
be
have
going.
to literally
Sure,
push her
whatever.
out of the way to put the password in?
Can I have a go?
For real? Sure. Go ahead.
I couldn't just verbally say it to her. Said you. Yes.
Holy crispy crap. You did it. Here, let me add that thing. Come on. Come on. And deleted. Oh, that was effing close. Jesus. Let's get out of here.
That was effing close. Let's get out of here. Let's
I've
get the
done all
hell
I
out
can
of
with
here.
that.
Okay, I'm all done with that. Like, as if I wasn't gonna want to snoop. I would have snooped. I
Hey,
would have
you
snooped
coming?
more.
I should speak with Lisa first.
Okay. I am going to. I have an inkling that there's going to be an ad break starting soon, and as a result, I would like to take a quick break for lunch. Oh, my timing is perfect. I'm going to be right back. I'm taking a quick break for lunch. I'm back, but I have food, and so I'm going to leave the be right back overlay. But let's talk to Lisa. All right. Let's talk to Lisa. All right.
Lisa,
Yeah?
you promised to speak to me about Andy.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. What did you want to know?
Have you been clustered, dating him long?
Not long. Just 2 weeks? Or maybe 1 week? Not sure if spring break week counts. Whatever. I say it counts. 2 weeks.
Can you tell me anything about Joe? Or Andy, rather?
Why? You said neither of us were in trouble, right?
That is correct. Neither of you are in trouble. Right now.
Wait, is this about the roof? Because everybody does that. You shouldn't single him out.
Tell me more about the roof.
The roof?
Yeah, our lab group did some atmospheric analysis tests up there. We need to be high up.
And that's against the rules?
Technically, yeah. We're not supposed to use that fire escape unless there's an actual fire. But do you know how many students live in a building with roof access? None in my lab group, that's for sure.
Well, I won't say anything if you won't.
Like I said, everybody does it.
Can you tell me more about Andy and the roof?
So your Andy knows about the roof as well?
My Andy, huh? Yeah, he definitely knows about it. It's where we first... Hey, you know what? Never mind.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you, Lisa. You've been a great help.
Thank you. I probably owe you my future diploma. Heck, my future, period.
Your future. Of course.
I'm gonna head out now. I just want to get drunk and forget this happened. You want to join? I'll buy. It's the least I can do.
That's all right. You take care.
Back at ya. Thanks again.
Wait.
Yeah. You're welcome.
So is this the roof that we're talking about? Hey, Joe.
Hello, Joe.
Ah, I knew you'd find me. I mean, you had to find me. I just needed a bit of time, and that's what I got.
I'd really suggest that you stop talking.
Sure. It doesn't really matter anyway. I did what I needed to do.
What exactly was that?
Do what exactly?
I saved her.
By her, I assume you mean Lisa.
You know about Lisa? Oh, there was almost nothing in the historical archive about her. I checked many times. It's like history forgot all about her.
You didn't hire us just for a meal, did you?
Oh, that was part of it. Going back to the flare was nice.
Yes. It was nice, wasn't it? Especially when you ran off and put my entire department on high alert.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I put you through all this. I really am. But it doesn't matter now. I got her kicked out. I got her away from here. That's the important thing.
You hacked her email.
You know about that too? Yes. It was me. She gave me her password once to grab some files when her phone died. I still remember it after all this time.
Well, she'll be happy to know that her trust wasn't misplaced.
You don't understand. I had to do it. Lisa died, will die, in a chemical explosion right here in this building. But not anymore. I changed it. There's no way Professor Foster will hire Lisa now. Not after she reads that email. Lisa won't be here when it happens. She'll be safe.
But I don't get it. Why not just ask? There was a better way.
There was a better way to do this. We receive requests to save people from death all the time. Why didn't you make one yourself?
You think I didn't try that? My request was rejected.
Rejected? Why? Her timeline importance rating was low enough.
Sure. Her life wasn't important according to your precious board of directors. But her death? No. That had to be set in stone. They couldn't take the risk that Lisa surviving wouldn't affect my life. My life and all my precious accomplishments.
Oh, right. Yeah, that makes sense. I did think that. I thought, would he have done whatever he did and invented whatever he invented if him and Lisa got married and they lived happily ever after in Maine? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I truly am. But the board considers these things very carefully. Your medical advances saved millions of lives. That's a legacy worth preserving. It must be preserved.
And shouldn't I be the one who determines that? Why should my legacy come at the price of her life? I loved her, you know? We were only together for a handful of years, but my whole life, it was always her. I've never stayed clustered with anyone for very long. I was always too busy. Too busy changing the world, too busy making a fortune. But none of it, not a single minute of it, none of it held a candle to being with her. Whatever happens now, saving her, it was worth it. You don't need to shoot. I'll go back quietly. I said I'll go back quietly.
All right. Here's my question. If he finds out that we undid whatever he did, right? Like he gets home and the timeline is unchanged. Well, wait. All right, hang on. Hang on. Pause for discussion. First, Owen Spader, you said, God damn it, Stan Bates. Care to elaborate on that? And while you are deciding if you do want to elaborate on that, I'm gonna ask this question. I seem to know when a chrono something or other. Okay, yeah. Okay. So I seem to know when a chrono shift happens, right? Like I am aware of it. But would he be? If we all go back to the future, does he know whether or not his plan was successful? If it was successful, does he even know? Because he won't be him anymore, right? And he might not even be rich enough to have afforded to do the chrono blah blah blah. He wouldn't have had the motivation to want to do the chrono blah blah blah. So like how do we know, like, is he him if we bring him back to the future? Same voice actor pleading his case to stay alive. Gotcha. So how do we want to proceed here? I invite you to give me input. The choices are, I'm sorry, this is how it has to be, or oh, I don't want, oh, it seems like no matter what, I'm doing it. Yeah, Automod, come on, man. I've said way worse than that on a regular Tuesday. All right. I don't want to do this.
I don't want to do this, Joe, but I have to. You broke your PFE.
Apparently.
I couldn't bring you back even if I wanted to.
Okay.
I see. Well, yes, that makes sense. I don't suppose you could just leave me here. I'll be dead in 6 months anyway. Can you at least give me that?
After everything you've done, do you really think that's an option?
No, No, I suppose it's not. Do it then. Lisa's safe. That's all that matters.
And she's not even safe.
Safe, right? Could you check that for me before you do it?
There's been no change, Fia. Just do what you need to do.
Fucking heartless there. Oh my god. Heartless. I can lie, but who knows? I mean, you know what? Why don't I say I don't know? Like, as of this second, there's no change, but that doesn't mean there might not be a change in the future. We don't know, right? Maybe Dr. Foster decides to come back in time and change something. All right. Spare his feelings. Full integrity. Toe the line. What do we want to do? We can just shoot him without saying anything. Oh my god. Okay. Spare his feelings, like false whatever you call it. Full integrity. You know, skirting the line, or completely heartless. I wish I had a four-sided die. I know I could have set one up in StreamerBot. Alright. I'm gonna tell him I don't know.
There's very little information about her in the historical record. Remember? We can't know for sure.
But there is a record of her dying in the explosion. If she doesn't die, then her record would have changed.
Position. Alright, I agree. The truth is more heartless than just shooting him. I'm gonna lie and then I'm gonna shoot him.
Sure, Joe. She's safe.
Wow, I said that so convincingly.
Yes. Check for real, please.
She is safe, as I said.
I know flippancy when I hear it. What really happened?
Fine.
We managed to delete that email in time.
What?
We snuck into Professor Foster's office. We deleted it. It's gone.
No. No, you didn't.
We've found no changes in the historical record. If history deems that she dies here, she will die here.
You monster. I have to go back and try again. Get out of my way. Let me go back, please.
You okay?
I'm down to
No.
you, also. Just tickety-boo.
You think it was right to tell him?
I didn't see the harm in it.
You did what you had to do, Fia.
Yeah.
The brass is going to be happy, for whatever that's worth.
At least somebody will be. Ready to come home.
Get me the fuck out of here.
Stand by. And timefall in 3, 2, 1. Timefall successful. Powering down. Welcome back, Fia.
Hey, it's about time you two finished.
Travelers, no.
Who wants drinks? Okay, what's wrong?
Okay. All this time they were saying blasted, I didn't realize it referred to Joe Anderson. Dude, come on! Okay. Yum. Alright. Guys. I just got the text message saying, can I get a ride home from school? But it came hot on the tails of an email saying, we suddenly have a new thing we want to do for this thing that we're running today. Can you quickly go in and make that change? Okay, so given those two things have happened, I am going to, I'm going to put this on pause. I will be back at like between 2:45 and 3 o'clock. That'll give me enough time to do the thing that I've been asked to do, plus drive a kid home from school, and then get myself back at my desk. I am so sorry, but I know that you guys are awesome and wonderful people, so you're not going to be too mad about it. Let me see. Oh, geez, thank you. Sorry, Eastern time. Eastern Standard Time. If I respond to this guy, does it lead into a whole lot of thing, or is there an end of a chapter coming up in like any second now? Hanky dank meme, your timing is perfect because I'm literally just about to briefly end stream. I have a couple errands to run and I need to take some time away. But thank you for popping in. Does anyone know if I talk to this guy, will it lead to a chapter end? Leave it here, right? Like right here. Is there a pause or just leave it running? I'm hearing just leave it running. Hopefully no cats step on anything. You know what? I put my keyboard away, but I forgot that I have to raid out. Okay. So we're gonna raid out. You guys are wonderful. I am appreciative of you. Right. Yep. Okay. Bye everybody over